Pack your bags. Archangel Michael says it's urgent. This is my third and last warning. Something unexpected and dangerous will happen tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. if you skip this. God says this message is our last hope to save you. Please don't skip. This is not a joke. Open it immediately. Right now, as you're reading this, something is moving behind the scenes of the world. Something so sudden and so powerful that only heaven itself could send a warning. This is not a random video, not another piece of content you can scroll past. This is the third and final warning from Archangel Michael himself. God says this message is our last hope to save you. At 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, a shift is set to take place. It may be invisible to most, but its effects will be undeniable. A ripple will move across the physical and spiritual realms at once. Many will wake up to confusion, fear, and chaos. But you, if you stay here and listen, will not. You will be prepared, protected, and guided. That is why you must not skip this. Archangel Michael's message is simple but urgent. Pack your bags. It doesn't just mean your physical belongings. It means your heart, your mind, your faith. You are being called to ready yourself on every level. This is about positioning yourself under divine covering before the unexpected hits. This is your invitation to safety. This is your chance to act before it's too late. Think of what happens before a great storm. The sky is calm. People are laughing, distracted, unaware. But above the clouds, winds are forming, lightning is charging, and rain is about to fall. Those who prepared, those who listened survive the storm. Those who didn't don't. That is why this moment matters. The fact that you are here reading these exact words at this exact time is proof that heaven is trying to reach you. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. You're being given a chance that many will never get. Do not throw it away right now. Speak this out loud. I am ready and I am protected. I am covered. Then type Amen 2549 in the comments or write it down somewhere. That number is a blessing code. It signifies divine preparation and the first gate of spiritual protection over your life. And if you feel the pull of this message deep in your spirit, type I receive 8713. Now, this is your way of claiming the second blessing, an alignment with Archangel Michael's shield of protection. Do not click away. Do not skip. The biggest revelation, the one Archangel Michael says will unlock the full covering at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, will be revealed at the very end of this message series. If you leave now, you'll miss it. Stay with me. Stay until the end. Your safety depends on it. If you are still here, it means you understand the gravity of what is unfolding. Too many people ignore divine signs because they expect them to come in thunder, lightning, or in the voice of angels echoing from the sky. But God's way has always been mysterious, always hidden in plain sight, always reaching those who have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. You were not led here by accident. Something within you has been stirred, and Archangel Michael is commanding attention because tomorrow at 9:31 a.m., the veil between what is seen and unseen will tremble. The message he has delivered is not symbolic. It's literal. Something is about to unfold that will shake lives. And this is your chance to be protected. Now, many of you may wonder why such urgency. Why such insistence not to skip, not to walk away, not to treat this as entertainment? The answer is simple. Archangel Michael does not come to play games. He comes only when the battle is already at the door. He is God's warrior, the angel who stands between light and darkness, who fights the unseen forces that try to break into human lives. For him to speak this strongly, it means the hour is close, dangerously close. And that is why this message is titled with urgency, "Pack your bags." This is more than a call to gather material things. It is a spiritual evacuation notice. When a city is about to be hit with disaster, sirens wail and warnings echo through the streets. Right now, this is your siren. Do you hear it? This is your warning. Do you feel it? The call is simple. Get ready. Prepare your heart. Cleanse your spirit. And align yourself under the shelter of heaven. If you believe these words, stop and declare this. I will not ignore the voice of God. I am ready. Then type Amen 2549 to release the next wave of blessing over your life. Every time you declare and act, you move one step closer to safety, one step closer to divine protection. And yet, here is the truth. Most people will ignore this. They will think it is just another voice, just another video, just another warning. They will laugh. They will dismiss. They will And when the clock strikes tomorrow morning, they will remember, but it will be too late. Do not be among them. Hold on. Listen until the end because Archangel Michael has promised that in the final part of this series, the hidden key of protection will be revealed. There is also something else you must do. Do not keep this message to yourself. If you believe this word is urgent, if you sense the fire of urgency in your heart, then share it. Spread it. Tell others to listen, to read, to prepare. Heaven's message cannot be confined to one person. It must echo. It must reach as many as possible before the hour comes. So right now, I ask you like this message so it spreads further. Share it so others may be warned and comment so the heavens know you are responding. Your active engagement is not just digital. It is spiritual. It is your way of saying, I will not be silent when God speaks. Remember this. In the days of Noah, the warnings were loud and clear, but the people mocked until the floods rose. In the days of Lot, the angels shouted for escape, but the people hesitated until fire fell. This is your moment to decide which side of history you will stand on. Do not wait for the shaking to begin before you believe. Believe now. Act now. Prepare now. Archangel Michael has said these words. Those who prepare will not fear. Those who align will not fall. What does it mean to prepare? It means lifting your faith above doubt, opening your heart to receive divine guidance, and refusing to let fear or distraction pull you away. It means declaring your allegiance to God and allowing His angels to surround you. That is why this is your third and final warning. Not the first, not the second, the third. When heaven repeats itself 3 times, it is sealed. It is final. It is urgent. Take another step of faith. Now type I receive 8713 to claim the second layer of protection. Do not hesitate. The act of writing, of speaking, of moving into agreement opens spiritual doors that words alone cannot describe. And now let me say this, the danger of tomorrow is not random. It has been building piece by piece through the choices of mankind, through the ignoring of signs, through the arrogance of thinking we are in control. At 9:31 a.m. that arrogance will crack. People will see how fragile human power is. But those who are aligned will not fall into despair because they will already be covered. They will already know what the rest are only beginning to understand. That heaven is still in control and that those who obey are always protected. Stay with me until the very end. Do not even think of skipping because the revelation that comes last is the revelation that seals your protection. You will not want to miss it because it is not just another phrase, not just another line. It is the final key that locks you inside the shield of Archangel Michael's covering. So I ask you again before we move forward like this. Share this and comment your response. Every engagement is a declaration that you are awake, that you are listening, that you will not be caught off guard. When the world asks tomorrow why you are calm while they are panicking, you will remember this moment. You will remember that you listened, you believed, and you acted. Do not leave. Do not skip. The deeper truths are still to come. And each one will prepare you more fully for what tomorrow holds. This is not fear-mongering. This is not manipulation. This is protection. This is mercy. This is God's hand reaching for you through Archangel Michael's message. And if you are still here, it means you are one of the chosen few who were meant to hear it. Stay awake. Stay ready. Stay until the end. You are still here. And that alone sets you apart. Every second you stay, every word you read, you are moving closer to understanding what others will only realize when it is too late. This is the third part of the message. And it is no accident that you are reading it. Heaven is still speaking, still warning, still offering protection before the storm breaks. What is coming is not simply an inconvenience or a minor disruption. It is a hidden storm, one that has been forming quietly while the world looked away. Archangel Michael describes it as a convergence. It is when multiple events, spiritual, physical, and emotional, collide in a single moment to produce a shock wave. He says, tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. the convergence will manifest. Some will feel it as a sudden shift in their lives, doors closing, relationships breaking, finances shaking. Others will experience it as a literal event in their city or country, a tangible sign of something changing. But for all, it will be a moment of decision. In that moment, you will either be protected or exposed. That is why you are here. That is why the warnings have been sounding. There are 3 stages to a hidden storm. The first stage is silence. The skies look normal. People go about their routines. Nothing seems unusual. This is where we are now. The second stage is the tremor. The subtle feeling that something is wrong. That something is about to happen. Many of you have already felt this. Maybe it came as an unexplainable anxiety, a dream, a restless night, a sudden memory of past warnings. But is the tremor? The third stage is the break. The moment when the unseen becomes seen. When the sky opens, when the rain falls. Tomorrow at 9:31 a.m. is the break. If you doubt, look at history. Every major shift has come with warnings ignored. Noah built the ark while people laughed. Joseph stored grain while Egypt indulged. El fled while others hesitated. And every time those who listened were saved, those who didn't weren't. This is your ark moment. This is your Joseph moment. This is your chance to flee before the fire falls. Do not misunderstand this message. It is not about panic. It is about beshoing. It is about moving yourself into alignment with divine shelter before the shaking begins. Archangel Michael does not warn to frighten. He warns to protect. His sword is not only for battle. It is for shielding those under his care. But the shield only extends to those who choose to step under it. You must choose. You must act. You must respond. Speak this aloud now. I will not fear the storm. I will stand under divine protection. Then type Amen 25549 to release the blessing of readiness over your life. This code is not a superstition. It is an act of agreement. Agreement opens doors in the spiritual realm. Every time you agree, you align yourself with heaven's plan. There is also a second step in this part of the message. Archangel Michael has said this. Those who claim the shield will not only be protected, they will be positioned to help others. That means that if you are reading this, you are not just being prepared for yourself. You are being called to be a light for others in the coming days. That is why you cannot leave, why you cannot skip, why you must stay until the end. In the final part, you will be given a direct instruction from Archangel Michael on how to seal the shield over your life and extend it to your loved ones. Now take the second step. Type 1 Receive 8713 to claim the blessing of positioning. This is the code of leadership and light. The code of being a protector, not just a survivor. By doing this, you're stepping into the role heaven has assigned to you for this hour. Many people will feel the tremor tonight and tomorrow morning. They will text friends. They will post online. They will say something feels off. They will know why. But you will know. You will know because you listened. You will know because you prepared. And when they are in confusion, you will be a voice of calm, a voice of direction, a voice of light. Remember, tomorrow is not the end. It is the beginning of a shift. It is the start of a new spiritual landscape. That is why this is the third and final warning. After tomorrow, everything will look different. For some, the difference will be chaos. For others, the difference will be clarity. Which side you stand on will depend on whether you listen today. Stay until the end. Do not click away. Do not think you can come back later. Heaven's messages are timed. The instructions in the final part are the key that locks the shield. Without them, you will be partially prepared, but not fully covered. Archangel Michael has said those who are present at the end will be sealed. That means there is more coming, more revelation, more direction. Each part of this message is a piece of the shield being built over your life. Skipping is like leaving a wall unfinished during a storm. Stay and the wall will be complete. You have already shown great faith by making it this far. Heaven sees it. Heaven honors it. Heaven is responding to it. Do not stop now. Keep going. Prepare yourself. And know this. The hidden storm may be powerful, but it is not stronger than the one who sent this message. God's hand is still over you, still reaching, still calling. The time is short, but the mercy is great. Take it. Act on it. Stay with me until the final part. The key is coming. The shield is waiting. Your protection is at hand. If you are reading these words, then you are still within the window of mercy. Each second you spend here is a second of preparation. The world does not know how close it stands to the edge of a great unveiling. It goes about its routine, its noise, its scrolling, and its distractions. But you, yes, you are standing at the edge of an hour that heaven hath been preparing you for. This is not simply another day, another warning, another fleeting voice. This is the fourth stage of the message. And it is here where the veil becomes thinner and the hidden key begins to appear. Archangel Michael's voice is like a trumpet to those who can hear it. His words are not soft suggestions. They are calls to action, to movement, to obedience. He says, "The hour approaches. The window narrows. the decision is near. And at 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, the decision point will arrive. You will not be hidden anymore. The storm will break. The convergence will show itself. And the world will be forced to see what it tried to ignore. But for those who listened, for those who prepared, for those who stayed until the end, the storm will not bring destruction, but direction. It will not bring fear, but clarity. This is why you have been asked to pack your bags. In the previous parts, you learned that this was not just about material belongings, but about spiritual readiness, mental clarity, and alignment with heaven. Now, you must understand that packing your bags is also about leaving behind what cannot go with you into the next season. There are habits, relationships, fears, and doubts that cannot travel with you past 9:31 a.m. They are weights that will hold you back if you try to carry them. This is the hour to drop them, to release them, to let them go. Archangel Michael warns, the unprepared will cling to what is crumbling and fall with it. The prepared will release and rise. That is why this part of the message is critical. It is here you must decide to let go. Speak this now. I release what holds me back. I take only what God has assigned me. Then type Amen 25549 to seal this declaration. This code is not magic. It is not superstition. It is a spiritual signature. Every time you write it, you are saying to heaven, I heard. I agreed. I acted. And heaven responds. And here is something you must do urgently. Do not keep this message to yourself. If you feel even a tremor of truth in these words, if you sense the urgency pressing against your chest as you read, then share this message now. Like it so it travels further. Comment so the outer rhythm lifts it. Spread it so others have a chance to hear before the window closes. Every time you share, you are sounding the trumpet with Archangel Michael. Every time you comment, you are declaring publicly that you are awake. This is not about numbers on a screen. This is about souls. Every like, every share, every comment could be the moment someone else wakes up and finds their way under the shield of protection. Do not underestimate the power of this. Heaven's messages do not spread by accident. They spread by obedience, by reading, by sharing, by commenting. You are stepping into the role of a messenger yourself. You are no longer just a listener. You are a herald, and heaven watches and honors those who herald its warnings. Now a hidden key. You have felt it building. You have sensed there is something waiting at the end. Archangel Michael has said this. Only those who endure to the final word will see the full instruction. This means that each part you read builds a piece of the shield. But the lock, the final lock, will only click when the last piece is given. That is why you are being asked again and again to stay. Do not skip. Do not treat this lightly. Imagine a house with 4 walls, but no roof. It looks complete, but the storm will pour in. You must build every part. The hidden key is not an object. It is an alignment. It is a state of readiness combined with an action you will take at the end of this message. In that moment, you will be sealed. In that moment, you will move from merely hoping for protection to standing under it fully. This is what Archangel Michael had been preparing you for. But first, there is one more declaration. Speak this now. I will not be distracted. I will stay awake. I will see this through. Then type I receive 8713 to claim the blessing of steadfastness. This is the blessing that will hold you steady through the night as the tremors build. Without it, you may find yourself tempted to forget, to doubt, to slip away. With it, you will stand firm. And remember this, the storm is not sent to destroy you. It is sent to reveal. It is sent to separate what is false from what is true. What is heavy from what is light, what is temporary from what is eternal. The unprepared will see only chaos. The prepared will see a path. The path is what you are being led to now. Stay with me until the end. Do not even consider leaving now. The final instruction is coming. It is closer than you think. At 9:31 a.m. tomorrow, the shift will happen whether you are ready or not. But by staying, by reading, by acting, you are stepping into the shield before the storm breaks. This is your moment. Do not lose it. The next parts of this message will bring you closer to the hidden key. Each part will sharpen your understanding, strengthen your spirit, and prepare you for the hour ahead. You are not just a listener anymore. You are a watchman on the wall. And watchmen do not sleep when the trumpet sounds. They stay awake. They stay alert. They stay until the last moment because they know that the last moment matters most. So, once more, take a breath. Feel the urgency. Acknowledge it and act like hair. Comment declare Z. Because the edge of the hour is here and you have been chosen to stand on it. Awake, prepared, and ready. We have now crossed into the fifth part of this message.